Well, yes, people started coming to my house, started threatening and so on.
Threatening and what else?
Well, they threatened me and my family. I have a house, a wife, and kids.
You have a wife.
Then there was this soldier, his call sign was Fizruk. He carried me almost 7 kilometers on his back. I leaned on his shoulders.
What unit?
I don't know what unit, but I'm very grateful to them. He never once reproached me, never got angry. He carried me 7 kilometers. I couldn't walk on my own because of my leg.
Well, what can I say? Well done. He didn't carry you out. He carried out our guy who is in Russian captivity. You understand?
Well, yes, they told me. They save people to exchange them to get your guys out.
You're sitting in front of me right now and you're directly telling me that you came to kill my fellow citizens for money. That's what kind of person you are. Is that true or not?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
Just tell it as it is, directly.
Maybe it is like that.
Well, why maybe? Let's think. If you deny it, then you deny it.
Well, it's clear, but there are moments when you take a machine gun in your hands already.
We no longer deny it. So rate them already.
The stars?
Of course.
Well, we'll erase them at home.
I know Putin announced your special operation, and after that, missiles and drones started flying at us, and that's you. Maybe it wasn't worth announcing yet.
We're just simple mortals.
Exactly. Precisely because you are simple mortals, your husband could have already died. Maybe he shouldn't have come here. Well, just think about it. People have been brought to a state where they are willing to go for money.
People weren't brought to this. The state drove people into debt, and then lured them with money.
Yes, that's the
all.
same thing.
Yes, first they drove them into debt, and then offered this option. Show that there is money and we have some unresolved issues, loans, and people only go there on this basis. You yourself understand this.
I understand. Everything I'm trying to do is simply explain that it's not worth it. You saw this from your own experience and you can comment on it yourself. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is worth going. My name is Vladimir, I'm a journalist. Your last name and first name, date of birth, where from. This is secret information, you don't need it. Where from?
City of Smolensk.
Igor?
City of Smolensk.
No, are you Igor?
Sergey.
Sergey. Do you give voluntary consent to the recording and publication?
Yes, good. Yes.
Okay. You were captured in the Kursk People's Republic.
Yes, well, Sumy direction, yes.
Well, you call it Sumy direction, actually.
Actually, yes, it is the Sumy direction.
Actually, the settlement.
No, there is a forest. But already across the border.
Is this Ukrainian territory?
Yes.
So you crossed the border?
Yes.
How did you understand that you crossed the border?
They showed us on the map.
They showed you on the map?
Yes.
When was this?
It was on the 13th. 13th of June.
June 13.
Yes.
Contract solder. Why did you sign the contract?
For the money.
You say it so unambiguously, you won't even argue about anything.
I have a family. I work as a driver for a private person. And the autonomous heater in the car caught fire. He counted on me a debt of 1,600,000.
The car caught fire and he
Yeah.
had debt on you. And how can he hang a debt on you?
Through the court, he said it was my fault the car burned.
What were you doing?
The driver delivering products.
And you decided to go to war before that?
Well, yes, people started coming to my house and threatening and so on.
Threatening and what else?
They threatened me and my family. I have a house, wife, children.
Wife, children. Do you remember your wife's number?
Yes.
Speak.
Oksana, hi. In 30-40 minutes I will call you. Pick up the phone, because later I won't be able to talk to you. They will only let me call once. Keep the phone near me, I will call soon.
Yes. Did you regret what you did or not?
Honestly, yes. We could have solved this issue somehow differently, not like this. I just got hot-head, just signed and went, just so they wouldn't touch my family. Because, well, it happened that I wasn't at home, and they came to the house. They painted the doors with paint, knocking on the doors. They came because of the debt. I told them, offered that I would go to work and would proudly pay from income. They say no, the full amount is needed immediately.
And did the car really burn because of you?
The portable heater in the car, this one right here, well, it caught fire somehow. And I was sleeping, resting. I had been driving for a long time. I lay down to rest. I turned it on and it caught fire. I barely jumped out myself before I burned.
These are not the matters. And what, don't your law enforcement agencies work? Couldn't you turn to them?
He filed a lawsuit. He filed a lawsuit against me. The trials began. What's the point if he already filed a lawsuit? Nothing can be done.
Well, one thing is that he failed.
And he says examination.
What examination? One thing is that there is a case investigation where you burned the car or not. And a completely different thing is that they go to your family and
It
treat
wasn't him who went to my family, but his people, some maybe bandits who cover for him. Some guys who... He's a private person. He has 14 or 15 of his own cars. And they started, well, I haven't paid the money yet because there was no opportunity. I need time to get a job. Then the child was also born.
How many children do you have?
2 of my own, one was already my wife's. The youngest one will be 9 months old on the 17th.
Well, what can I tell you? Okay, then just tell your story, what happened. Well, you signed the contract. You can skip the training.
Signed, well, from training we arrived in the Kursk region. Well, we lived there in houses. Ordinary homes. Well, civilians also lived there a bit further from us. That's it. From these houses we went to the training ground, walked on foot to the training ground, trained. Well, and that's it. Then the task came, they came. The platoon commander came, said the task had been received. He showed on the phone, on the map, that we need to go there. From there, well, there is an enemy there. We need to knock the enemy out of there. We need to make a buffer zone. That is, from the Kursk border, we need to push the enemy back so that we have a buffer zone. Well, that's it, we went. I was sitting in reserve. They didn't involve me. Well, right away, at the very beginning, into the main hell. Then, when almost all the guys were killed there, then they called us to.
How many died?
30 of us went in.
Where exactly?
Well, into this forest from Yanakovka on the left side. Well, 30 people went in.
Yanakovka is Kursk?
This is Ukraine.
You know, right, Vlad?
Well, yes, and 30 people went in, and only 3 of us remained only wounded. All the rest are dead.
Okay, and what did you do next?
Well, we were sitting in the dugout. 3 of us, 3 wounded. We were wounded, and there was 1 with us. We were without armor, without
What was
equipment.
your wound?
Gunshot. Mine went through the spine here and out. My femoral neck is broken now. Gunshot, here too. It went through the shoulder. They fired through 1 TM mine at the entrance. I told the guys who were still alive there that we needed to surrender. It would be easier. If we stay alive, then we stay. If we don't, then that's how it will be, right? They refused. 1 guy was categorically against it. That's it, and they put a 2nd TM mine on top of the dugout. When it exploded, they all died, and I was very badly concussed. I couldn't hear, my ears were
The
blocked.
ones who still didn't want to surrender, they were killed.
Yes. And I was already concussed. Well, I just see light. I couldn't hear anything at all, I just saw light. And I crawled toward the light outside. I climbed out into the light outside and saw the soldiers. Here. They dragged me into their dugout. So, and then there was this soldier, his call sign Fizruk. He carried me 7 kilometers on his back. I leaned on his shoulders.
What unit?
I don't know exactly which one they have, but I'm very grateful to him. He never once reproached me, was extremely restrained. He carried me 7 kilometers on his shoulders. Lead me, my leg was wounded.
Well, what can I say? Well done. He didn't carry you out. He carried out our guy who is in Russian captivity. Understand?
Well, yes. They told me that's why to exchange, well, to get your guys out.
Well, huge thanks to Fizruk. Yes, your story, to put it mildly, is not very rich in interesting facts. How long did you fight in total?
From February.
From February?
Yes.
And from February you didn't see anything else? You were just sitting in the river?
Well, yes, we were just sitting in the house.
Well, did you generally feel the chances of survival in this war?
Yes.
How can you assess them?
They are minimal, to be honest. In general, to survive is simply a miracle. It's a miracle that I simply survived.
Well, this is just a story, you understand? Just before you 22 went in, one survived. You say 30 went in,
Yes.
one survived. And so, well, you can't talk to the others anymore. How to convey to other Russians, through you, that it's not worth going?
And I also recorded a video spoken appeal to the president to stop this because people are dying. How to convey? Well, only if we who come home from captivity unit go and gather there and go and talk. Only in this way we can be conveyed.
You won't talk anywhere, because if they don't send you back to the front in your condition, they may not send you, although they send such people too. From people like you, they make entire units and send them straight to the front line on crutches. But, even if they send you back for treatment, you will be under FSB, you will be under control, and when you come back, you won't tell anyone anything. You will have more opportunities to speak here, and now, than later. Understand?
Well, I can only say one thing, that we need to pay attention to this, because a lot of people are dying and we needed to stop all this.
Good, and what prevented you from taking an interest in all this before you signed the contract?
Well, I kind of didn't watch TV, I heard a little.
You didn't see anything on TV?
I heard a little, they talk about the war, but one says one thing, another says another. Rumors go about the capture of settlements and so on. Well, I heard it in passing and that's all. I didn't hear anything more serious.
Of course, you also didn't hear about our YouTube channel and didn't try to find anything like that.
No, I didn't try, didn't search, didn't watch.
Well, that's the whole problem, Sasha.
Sergey.
Sergey, yes, Sasha was the previous one. Sergey, you're the person who directly tells me that you came to kill my fellow citizens for money. That's true? Is that true or not?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
Just as it is, directly.
Maybe it is so.
Well, why maybe? Let's think.
I kind of didn't plan to go kill. I thought somehow I would manage to sit in the rear, for example.
It doesn't sound very plausible when a person goes to war, takes a machine gun in his hands, and your task was to enter our territory and shoot at people. And if our soldier came at you pointing a machine gun at you, you would shoot at him, of course.
Of course I would shoot.
And you would do it specifically for money.
Yes, that is.
Therefore, I want to evaluate your actions from a moral point of view.
Well, I won't say anything good.
Okay, I won't go deep into it, considering there are a lot of you here. Maybe we'll have time to talk with one more or a couple. So, Look, we are calling. If we get through, I understand that it wasn't delivered to her. At least she didn't answer anything. True, we recorded this voice message only 10 minutes ago. Only 10 minutes ago. We recorded this voice message. Okay, we are trying to call. Okay, it's not very convenient for you to walk, right? If she calls back or answers, I will call you again.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything else you would like to say or add to what was said earlier?
I want only one thing, that I'm grateful to you for your attitude towards us here.
That's how it should be. This attitude is according to international humanitarian law, which we adhere to. And in fact, what should be the attitude be?
In fact, the attitude should be different.
It's good that you at least understand
Yes,
this.
I thought everything would be very different.
Well, they tell you about captivity there, right?
Well, I heard a little that they beat you here, mock you.
Cut off.
Yes, yeah, they say that.
Well, yes. Why? Well, so that you don't surrender, probably.
I don't know what they want. I just want to go home, and that's all, to my family.
It's clear that you want to go home, and it's clear that there will be an exchange if they include you in it. Why am I calling your wife? I'm calling her to explain that there will be a video with you, that she can go and show that you're in captivity. You are fresh, you just got captured. When were you captured?
On the 16th.
On the 16th. Well, they may not even know yet that you are in captivity. And even if they know, even if the Red Cross, for example, transmitted a message that you are in captivity, they still ask for video confirmation because they don't believe.
Well, when I was in captivity there, we recorded videos there, probably SBU employees. They say they would send it. They asked for my wife's phone number.
Well, then I have an assumption why she doesn't answer.
No, she will answer. She is like that. She knows.
No, look. They sent her a video, yes, she watched this video, went with it to the military office, for example, showed this video. Then, FSB officers came to her, no more calls were answered, no more talking to anyone. Could that be?
No, she will still answer.
She will still
Yes.
answer. Well, we'll see, good. We have time, another couple of hours I'm here, if she answer I will call you. Give it here. Your wife tried to call back. I told her we would call later. You were dressed. I didn't see that and didn't ask. Are you Blatnoy?
Well, I served time,
Well,
yes.
you served time. How long did you serve?
10 years, twice.
For what?
Theft, car theft.
Theft? Car theft? Well, starts, that's not just
well,
like
yes,
that.
I served time. I was in charge of the blocks.
What is the status?
Well, the status means that I deny the regime of employees inside.
You denied, or what?
Yes. I denied it.
You denied it,
Well-
then stopped.
And now what? The word changed everything.
No. If you denied, then you denied.
Well, it's clear, but there are moments when you have a machine gun in your heads already.
We no longer denied.
We no longer
So
deny it.
read them already.
The stars?
Of course.
Well, I'll erase them at home.
Well, here, somehow...
I served time, yes, in my time I served from the 13th year. I served under Article 15. Then in the 16th I sat down again. I was released in 2022. Second term I served time and looked after the blocks, looked after the barracks, and I was kind of, well,
What is your wife's name?
Oksana.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Vladimir. I'm a journalist from Ukraine. Your husband is in captivity with us. Will you talk to him?
Of course.
The conversation is being recorded and for publication. Then give me the phone. I will talk. Don't cover this with your hand.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
Normal. Normal.
Raise it higher, it's hard to hear, a little closer to yourself.
Normal, everything is normal that we are waiting for, then the exchange will be.
On the first, I wrote to you about this.
Yes, yes, yes.
I wrote. I did everything as you said.
They took the car.
We will go tomorrow.
With whom?
With Kolya.
And did you call the person whose number I sent?
They don't contact me. Everyone is either offline or not picking up the phone.
Well, do you know where to go?
I already know.
Where's your son? Where's your little son?
And what about your legs? Why are you on crutches?
Well, because the femoral neck is broken, it's a gunshot. In short, look, you will definitely need to go to the military office. So, with the video. Yes, let's... Where is he?
I will explain this.
My beloved son. He doesn't crawl yet. Yes?
Don't keep the child in the frame for long.
That's all, okay, remove the child.
Yes.
Right, in short, that's all. What else? In short, we are waiting. Now they will explain everything to you about what to do with the video.
No, you tell your wife how many people were with you out of how many you survived.
In short, 30 of us went in, only 3 people wounded, all the rest are dead.
You have been considered missing since 17th of June.
I know.
Well, now I know everything too. I read the entire Smolensk on its ears. I raised the entire Smolensk on its ears. I wrote whatever I could. I made appeals everywhere. Official Red Cross. I did everything everywhere. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I authorized it.
Well, now we just have to wait, that's all. Nothing more. When they exchange you, I don't know when and how it will be. Well, we just have to wait, that's all. Right. Nothing more. Calm down, everything... Well, we have to wait, we'll have to wait. How long, I don't know, honestly.
So we'll wait.
No, not wait.
Wait a second, that's all. Come on, I
I will
love
give you back, you will talk some more. I just want to explain that by waiting by yourselves, you wouldn't wait for anything. I have a YouTube channel. You don't know me.
No, I
Very
hasn't
bad,
reached
very
yet.
bad. If it had reached me and you had reached me, maybe you wouldn't be here now. I have a YouTube channel. There will be a video with your husband. You need to take this video and show it in all your structures where you can show it that he is in captivity.
So accordingly, so that they recognize him as being in captivity, so that they include him, well, as if where it could be applied, I was already there.
And was he recognized as a prisoner of war?
No, I don't have any notification in my hand.
So?
So far there is no notification, I can't do anything.
Well, this video can become a key factor. In order for you to finally prove that your husband is in captivity and not missing. Because as practice shows, it is easy to send him to war, but to get him out of captivity is very difficult.
I already understood that.
Why did this happen? What do you think about it?
I can't say anything now because my head is...
So you should have everything very good in your head now. You should be happy your husband is alive.
I'm very happy.
And as you understand, he is one of 30 people who remained alive, right?
He was born in a shirt. He was born in a shirt.
Maybe he was born in a shirt, others were not born in a shirt. And why did he go to war? What will you say about this?
Family circumstances.
Did he need money?
Not really.
Well, how not really? There was something with the car, right?
I will pick up the car tomorrow. Tomorrow I will pick up the car. As he said, I will do everything.
Understood. Can I ask what family circumstances led to this?
I won't say.
Maybe he just went for some ideological reasons.
No, for financial reasons, of course, but more for financial, but everything together. Everything together. I just can't. I have been since the 25th. It seems to me, in total, I slept 15 hours.
Yes, here too people can sleep at night and not one by one, but entire cities. Because missiles fly from Russia and drones fly and everything else flies. Do you know why? And why?
Why, I don't know. Then even flew over Smolensk.
Well, of course, and did they fly before? Before 2022, did they fly?
Before that, no.
And what happened in 2022?
Don't you know what happened in 2022?
I know, Putin announced your special operation. And after that, missiles and drones started flying at us, and at you. Maybe it wasn't worse announcing it.
We're simple mortals.
Exactly. Precisely because you're simple mortals, your husband could have already died. Maybe he shouldn't have come here.
He shouldn't have.
Well, it's good that you at least understand. Or it is not sincere. What do you think, Sergei? Or shouldn't I have this conversation?
She feels bad.
She feels bad, you feel bad, we all feel bad. Why are we trying to get to the bottom of it? Why? Because someone wanted to fight? Okay, maybe we'll talk some more.
How is Kirill there?
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We live well.
Is everything is normal?
Everything is normal.
How to pick up documents, things and all this, it's lying there.
I understood everything. Dad, don't worry about this at all. I told you everything. I will do everything. I will have everything good with you.
Well, and go show the video, they say. Just there when they recorded the video, they also told me that they would send the video. You need to call there.
I will give you the link.
The Ministry of Defense or whatever, call there too so that they recognize me.
Yes, I already understood.
That's all, don't worry, we will wait. Well, there is no other option. That's all.
I will wait.
Yes, yes, yes.
I love you very much.
I love you too. That's all, okay.
Yes, and you know what is the most interesting in this whole situation? This is important information for you. After the exchange, they may treat him and send him back to fight. Well, just so you are aware.
I know. I know.
You know, you see? So you have already taken an interest in something. You have already found out something.
Of course.
And as simple mortals, of course, you cannot do anything about it.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I put an ellipsis here.
Goodbye.
I don't even want to comment. But just... You have sons, right? Here. They could have been left without a father.
I know.
Well, you could have left them without a father. You're their father, who should not only make children, but also somehow raise them. You could have left them without a father. Just imagine you are no longer there. How would it be for them now?
Bad.
Simply for the 27s who are with you, it has already happened. That's all, I just can't talk to them. I can't talk to the other world. How to convey that this shouldn't be done? How to convey that you shouldn't go to war?
I don't know how to convey it.
And you're not telling the truth about your car.
Why?
Because.
Well, she won't say such things.
Do you have some other reasons?
No. No.
Why am I having this conversation? Why am I asking all these questions? Why, seeing that she feels bad and it's hard for her, do I still continue talking to her? Why?
I don't know.
I already said. She feels bad, I say, and you feel bad, and we all feel bad. Because I'm probably trying to show the root cause of why it's bad. And somehow dissuade others so that I feel bad, so that they don't end up in such situation later, where they have to bury husbands, or see them on crutches in captivity. What is the root cause?
To convey?
No, I understand. What is the root cause of all these problems?
I don't know.
You don't know. And what is the root cause of World War II? The root cause of World War II. That Hitler began to invade other states, justifying it by saying that Germans were allegedly being humiliated there. If you are not aware, read about it. And in 2022, Putin invaded Ukraine, justifying it by saying that Russians were allegedly treated worse here. Also, it is enough to talk even with your cellmate with whom I just talked. He will explain to you where someone is being humiliated, warned for the Russian language and everything else. Because this didn't exist. And they made up this fairy tale for you. Believing in this fairy tale, you go to war. But the root cause is, of course, money. Just think about it. People have been brought to a state when they can go for money.
The state drove people into debt, and then lured them with this money. That's all. First they drove them into debt, and then offered such an alternative that for money you can go and solve your issues, close credits, and people only go there on this basis. You yourself understand this.
I understand. Everything I'm trying to do is simply explain that it's not worth it. You saw this on your own skin, and you can also comment from yourself. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's worth it.
No, why? You're right.
Once again, how would you solve your issue if you fully understood what is really happening here?
I definitely wouldn't have gone here.
How would you solve it?
Yes. Well, I would try to do something. If I had known what was going on here, I wouldn't have come. I would have looked for a way out of, found some excuse, but I wouldn't have gone if I'd known what was going on here.
Okay, go to cell and come out. Another one is coming.
Thank you very much.